Alright, how you guys doing? It's week 2 of my fantasy draft challenge here. We're going to play the Ravens, who are 0-1, and we won our last game. Their quarterback is Jay Cutler. Running back, Joseph Adehi. Their fullback, Mike Kearney. Wide receivers, Dwayne Bowie, Devon Bess, and Donnie Avery, and Darius Hayward Bay. So they have a pretty good wide receiving core. They have 2 alright tight ends. Their offensive line is okay at best. I think we should get at least 1 sack today. Okay. Their cornerback are Charles Tillman and Rondé Barber. They're both pretty old, so I think we should get them. We should, run it right by them. Ryan Pickett is their left end. They don't really have a right end because they don't have one listed. Vince Wilfork is their defensive tackle. He's a stud. Middle linebacker is Gerard Mayo. Left outside linebacker is Jalone Dunbar, I guess. That's how you say his name. Cameron Wimberly, right outside linebacker. Strong safety is Brian Scott, but he's hurt. He's out for a week. So Paul Oliver will be filling in for him. And James Butler is their free safety, with their kicker being Tynes, and their punter being Brian Mormon. So here we go. Without further ado, we're going to bring you to Tennessee, where this game will take place. Today I brought my water. My last video was pretty scratchy, so I don't want to sound like that because I hate it when people sound like that, and then I end up sounding like that. It just annoys me. So I brought my water so that won't happen today. I'm going to let the announcers talk so I can save my voice a little bit.
Fantastic day for football here in Nashville as we welcome you to LP Field. Gus Johnson, along with Chris Collinsworth, as the Titans take on their arch rival, the Baltimore Ravens.
I don't care if you're playing in this game, refereeing this game, watching this game as a fan, or broadcasting this game. The minute you walk into this stadium, you feel the intensity between these two great rivals.
Well, I was unaware they were rivals, so, that's a new one to me. But either way, we're still looking to get the win. We beat our rivals last week, score 37-35. The Jaguars are now 0-1, and we're 1-0. So, let's return it to the right. That seems to be working for us. Mormon's a pretty deep kicker, so I doubt we'll have a chance to return it. I'm going to take it out, just to make me, wrong. Because I love being wrong, right? Alright, so, and he brings it to about the 28. That's pretty good. We'll have a kick return there. Alright, so now it's going to be 1st and 10. Probably going to try to hit Brandon Marshall on the deep. Because, he does have Rondé Barber, and he looks like he's going to be open. Oh my god, what a... So he wasn't open, obviously. It was a pick. It was picked off. Oh, but we strip it, and we get it back. So it's going to be 1st and 10. We got lucky there. Horrible throw by Manning. Well, I guess it really wasn't that bad. It just wasn't a good choice, I guess. He really wasn't that open. He should have thrown it deeper, I think, but I don't know. So it doesn't matter. We stripped it from Rondé Barber, and now we throw it to Hall, who gets a great gain. So that'll be a 1st and 10. On the 46. White was open for a little bit, but then he wasn't, so let's throw it to Marshall here. And what a great catch by Brandon Marshall. So we're going to be in the red zone here. So why not run it, See if Brian Westbrook can get us anything going here. And that's a pretty nice run. Nice gain, 10 yards. Probably bring it to the 5, maybe the 6. We're not going to run a draw. I hate running draws, so 2nd and inches here. And touchdown Brandon Marshall. What a catch. So, we go up by a score. Oh, great. They're challenging the catch. Here, well, I'll let you guys watch it. That's clearly a catch. It's at his ankle. So, and the play stands, so it is still a touchdown. So, Baltimore lost a timeout, which won't really do much here in this first half, so I don't know. I really wish it was the second half and they did that, because that means, you know, they lost a timeout. That would actually mean something. But here we go. So now we're going to kick it off. It's not like the returner we had last week with Joshua Cribbs and Devin Hester. It's just, you know, an average returner. So I don't mind him taking it out, but if we can get touchbacks, we'll take him. All right, it's first and 10 on 20 for the Ravens. And they find Von Best. This is probably going to be an 80-yard touchdown. Yep. Well, all right, so what we did in probably 6 plays, they did in 1. I don't know. Let's just hope we can keep scoring. We'll stop them eventually, right? Alright, return right till they pick it up. Hopefully Gronkowski will give us a good outside block, along with Smith. Tynes kicks it pretty deep, but I don't care. We're still going to take it out. Oh, nice spin move there. And I ran right into a blocker. I should have gone to the left, but I didn't. So, you know, that's my fault. We're on the 18. You know, as a punishment to myself for doing that, I think we're going to run the ball here. So here we go. It's first and 10. We're going to run the ball. Nice block. And it's a big game. We should run the ball more often if he's going to run it like that. So we brought it all the way to the 45. So that's like... Sorry. That's a 27-yard game. And it'll be first and 10. We're going to hit Hall again. And Hall brings it for a first down. So we're just driving here, hoping to get something going. So Manning technically has 6 completions since he threw an interception, which I think should count as a completion because somebody caught it. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't. So now we're on the 20 after a catch by Gronkowski. And we're looking here to pass. And I'm going to hit White in the end zone. Nice catch. And another touchdown. So now we go back up by a touchdown with a good catch by Rodney White. So after I make this extra point, we will be a 14-7 lead. If it'll let me kick it. There we go. We're going to kick it off down the middle. And we'll see here. They're probably going to return that, so now you'll get to see for the first time this year if I can cover a kick. And I can. They bring it up to the 18, which is where we started, so that means nothing pretty much. Plus an 80-yard bomb last time, so. Here we go. First and 10, Ravens ball. And they find Bowie. So they bring it up to the 30. It's going to be first and 10 on the 30. 1. Nice little draw play. Joseph Adehi. Good gain, about 7 yards, so it'll be probably 2nd and 3. And I should have stopped him with Smith, but defensive lineman stops him for no gain. And it'll be 3rd and 3. And they run it again. I was looking for the play action. Luckily, my man, number 52, was there to pick up the block. So now we have nobody back to return, so I'm just hoping it goes in the end zone and not out of bounds. And it does. So we'll have it at the 20. First and 10. So we've been running the ball pretty well, but I still don't like to do it. So we're still going to throw it. You know what? Next time I'll run the ball. We'll run the ball next play. And Gronkowski throws it up. And nice catch by Gronkowski. Brings it to about midfield. And here we go. Run play. Brian Westbrook. Look. Ooh, okay. Gain of 2. That's why I don't like to run the ball. It's not always successful. I'm not going to run a screen. Screens are not good with me. So it'll be 2nd and 9. And Manning will drop back. And we'll find Rodney White. wide open. And that's a first down. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. So we're up 14-7 at the end of the first quarter. Alright, second quarter's about to begin. 1st and 10. Find Gronkowski. Oh, but he'll drop it. So it'll be 2nd and 10. I accidentally clicked the screen button, so now we're going to have to run a screen. And Brandon Marshall will make a nice adjustment on the ball. We'll be on the 20, maybe 19. It'll be 1st and 10. We'll run the ball since we're on the 19, so we're in the red zone. And it's looking good so far, and that's a first down. First and goal on the 9. And we're going to find Hall here. Oh, Hall will drop it. That's alright. It'll be 2nd and goal. We're going to run the ball here. Hoping Westbrook can keep up his good running game today. And he'll be stopped at like the 4. That's pretty much a 5-yard gain. And, you know, on 3rd down, I never run the ball unless it's like 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, or 3rd and 3. And maybe 3rd and 4 if the game's going good, but never 3rd and 5. So, uh-oh. And we're sacked. We're going to have to settle for a field goal here. That'll still make it a 2-possession game. If we make it. But Ryan Longwell should make this. So, I don't know. It's a pretty good game. I always expect way less. Way less of my team than everybody else does. So, I was expecting at least a, 2-possession game. We were going to lose by, and now we're up by 2, so you never know. We kick it, that'll be too far for him to take it out. He'll take a knee. They'll have 1st and 10 on the 20. Ravens will try to score before halftime. They run another draw. Their running game hasn't really been working. They ran 3 running plays last possession and only got 7 total yards out of it. So I'm wondering what they're thinking the running game's going to do. I guess they're just staying with it to kind of force it. But the passing game is now going for him. So they get a first down on that pass play. 1st and 10. And they'll run the ball again. And that'll be a pretty good game. They'll be stopped on the 40. It's 2nd and 2. Maybe 3. Yeah, 2nd and 3. And they find Devon Best. Will bring it up past midfield. So it'll be 1st and 10. Jay Cutler is 4 for 4 on his passes. I'll stop Joseph Adehi at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes left for them to score. Hopefully we stop them right here and we don't let them get any further, so it'll be a long field goal attempt. I think they're going to run counter to this side. No, they run a draw. I knew they were going to run the ball, though. So, they're running the hurry up now. It'll be 3rd and 5. We're going to run on a nice little blitz here, because I don't think Jay Cutler can handle that. And, wow, we don't get through, so it doesn't matter. And, he catches it. And they bring it to the 20. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 20. They're going to run a no huddle again. So that makes us have to go to our audibles here, defensive audibles. One of their tight ends had no idea what he was doing. If you go back and watch it, the tight end went out and then came back in. So I guess he had no idea what he was doing there. And Bowie gets a catch again. So it'll be 3rd and 3. And let's see if we can't stop him here. I don't like playing man-to-man coverage, but I have to here. And that's a touchdown. We have 1 minute and 2. I think we can march right down the field and score a little field goal at the very least, maybe a little touchdown of our own. So, And that'll still make it a two-possession game at halftime, unless I get a field goal, which will be, technically a one-possession, I guess. So let's return it to the right again. And the kick is up. And it's a really short kick. I'm going to go to the right, and now I'm going to cut back to the left, because there's nothing really happening for me. That's not too bad. So now we're just going to run our line of scrimmage, our out-of-bounds plays here, hoping we can get some catches and then run out of bounds. But we do have 3 timeouts, so that's all right. Rodney White is wide open. I can't find him because I got hit as I threw. That'll be 3rd and 10. I just hope we don't make an embarrassment out of ourselves and go 3 and out while I said, we'll score a little field goal. So, let's see. Rodney White, I sucked up the linebacker to come up and guard me, the quarterback who was going to sprint, but that left Rodney White wide open, so I threw to him. It's a nice little game. That'll get us the first down. And we're on the 38, first 10 on the 38. We're now in field goal range, but that's not good enough for me. Oh, I don't know how that happened, but nice defensive play, swatted down. 2nd and 10. And I'm going to try Brandon Marshall in the end zone here. And, I probably ruined that. I probably had a good end zone chance right there, but I ruined it. So that was my fault. And here we go. We're going to try that same play again, and we're going to hit. Wow. I was hoping Eli would air that one up, but he didn't. With 23 seconds and being on our side of the field, and being 4th and 10, we're just going to try a field goal here. We have the wind with us, and it's good. So now we'll go up 20-14. We're up by 6. We're going to do a little squib up the middle, because that's really fun to say. And hopefully it'll eliminate the return here by much. It always takes a lot more time. So, it was only 3 seconds. I didn't want him to do a touchback, because that would only take off 1 second at the most. I don't want that to have a lot of time, so hopefully they'll just run out the clock right here. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. So we stop them for, a loss of 2. And that'll probably bring us to halftime. Yep, that'll bring us to halftime. So the score at halftime is 20-14. The Tennessee Titans are leading the Baltimore Ravens. There's still a lot of football to be played. I'm not predicting anything. I hope we win. I think we might. We have a chance. Alright. Let you look at the stats there. Since we received in the first half, we'll be kicking it off in the second. So that'll be in the back of the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll take it at the 20, so it'll be 1st and 10 at the 20. Ooh, nice run play. And he breaks a tackle, and that'll be all she wrote. That's a touchdown. That's an 80-yard run. So they've had an 80-yard pass and an 80-yard run today. Our defense is just horrible. You should have seen, if you were here when I drafted it, you know. Because I didn't touch it. I let the computer draft it after I got the offensive weapons we needed. But, yeah, it's deplorable. So we'll be down by 1. It's not a big deal. We'll just, return it. And then we'll work from wherever he gives us field position, and we'll score from there, hopefully. We return it right still, and they haven't picked up on that, but Gronkowski misses 2 blocks. So that was horrible. We're on the 19 here, and the 18. 1st and 10 on the 18. Gronkowski's wide open, so I don't see why I can't throw it to him. So that's like an 8-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 2. Alright, so we're going to try to throw this one. White, they leave White wide open. And that's a first down. Alright, so it's 1st and 10. Here. And nice play route by Brandon Marshall, and that'll be our own little long touchdown right there. Take that. Nice play by Brandon Marshall. I think my wide receivers will be Pro Bowl if this keeps up. I'm going to go for 2, so we can be up by a touchdown here. And White will make a great catch and make the conversion successful. So now it's 28-21. So we're up by 7. Let's see if we can hold them here and then score next possession. And I think that'll be all she wrote. Ravens will take it on the 20. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 20, like it has been almost all game. With that 80-yard run a day, he now has over 100 yards rushing. And he's not a 100-yard rusher. So I don't... Oh, man, I really wish we stopped him because he's really not that good. Jay Cutler doesn't even have 200 yards, which is good because he's not a 200-yard thrower. Probably on our defense he is, actually. Any offense is a 200-yard thrower. But, you know, I think we could stop him. So it'll be 1st and 10. Ravens ball still. Down by a touchdown.
George Finch.
2nd and 6. Ooh, he gets nailed. So it'll be probably 3rd and 4. 3rd and 3. Now they have Leon Washington in, so I don't think they're going to run it if they have Leon Washington. And they do run it. So they got a 1st down there. Leon Washington came in and did his job. And 1st and 10 again. Their fullback showing some pretty good moves there. Gets about 3 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 7. I think it's going to be right up here because there's a bigger hole here. Yep, that's exactly why there's a bigger hole there. We stop them for a gain of 1 probably. So that'll be 3rd and 5. And they still run it. And we strip the ball. Will we pick it up? We do. So that is great. We stopped them from even getting a field goal, which they were in field goal range. It would have been 4th down. So they would have kicked a field goal. But we stripped it and took it away. And we said, you're not allowed to kick a field goal here. Rodney White looks open enough to me, huh? So let's throw it down to him. And, oh, almost catches it. That's alright, though. We'll just get another pass play, and we'll get him the ball a different way. Gronkowski looks open. Oh, I ruined that. That was my fault. Alright, so tight end's on a streak route. We might get him the ball. Maybe White. Gaffney. The only person I didn't say. And we go 3 and out now. That was quite a display of horribleness. So 2 drop passes and then just a bad ball. And that'll be all she wrote for that possession after stripping the football. We'll force a fair catch inside the 15. So that's pretty good. It'll be 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. And they'll run it for a 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10 again. And they'll throw it to Thomas, but I'll break it up. It'll be 2nd and 10. We're going to draw. We're probably going to stop him for no gain there. So I'm thinking it's going to be 3rd and 10, maybe 3rd and 9. On the 24-yard line. That'll be it for the third quarter, so now we're going to start actually running the ball. I know that's your guys' favorite part, is when we start running the ball. Well, that is if we stay a touchdown ahead. So 3rd and 9. And we sack him. That'll be 4th down. We'll see what Steven Howell can do with this. And I ruined that. That's okay. It's better if it goes out of bounds than to have me fumble, so. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 17. And that's a pretty good run. It'll be 2nd and 6. We'll find Rodney White. Turned up game. Try to stay in bounds, but he doesn't. That's alright, though. We'll just run the ball and get the clock running again. Oh, sorry. Pressed the wrong button. And now, it's 1st and 10 on the 40. Will we run for a 1st down? We will, but my guard got caught back there. That would have been a way bigger gain if my guard was coming, but he got caught in the mess, so I had to go without him. Oh, White drops it. That's like his 2nd drop on the day, and he had 2 last game too. So I don't know. I think you need to lay off the Butterfingers before games. That's a great spin move, but he goes out of bounds. He needs to start staying in bounds. That's more my fault probably though. So it'll be 1st and 10. We'll do a pitch here. Good blocking downfield. No, don't quite make it, but I'm to the 10, maybe the 9. I'm going to run the ball again, so it's 1st and 10 on the 9. We have Stephens Howell, the backup running back in, probably because Brian Westbrook's tired. He runs a nice little gain. It'll now be 2nd and goal with Stephens Howell in again. And he'll run to the outside, and almost one more run ought to do it. And then it should be end zone. So Brian Westbrook is back. And that's a touchdown. Brian Westbrook has over 105 yards now. And I never guessed that we would get that many yards off a running game, if you asked me at the beginning of the season. I mean, our offensive line is really good, but Brian Westbrook's not a very good running back. He used to be, don't get me wrong, but he's a little old. Alright, so up by 2 scores. 2 minutes and 39 seconds left. It's not over yet, but it's pretty close. Yeah, it'll be a touchback. And they'll start at the 20. So Jay Cutler needs to get something going if he wants to win. And oh, knocked down by my strong safety. So 2nd and 10 on the 20. Oh, and an interception by Alden Smith. He's having a great defensive game. I think has 6, maybe 7 tackles, and now an interception. As you see it in the replay. Sorta, not really. That's a pretty bad replay. Alright, so we'll take it on the 32. 1st and 10. Obvious holding call, but that's right. The ref won't call it. And that's a touchdown. Now, it's 136 rushing yards on the day. And 2 touchdowns. Way to go, Brian Westbrook. Enjoy your fame now. This won't happen too often. As you see the replay, right there was the holding. And he just runs to the outside and barely outruns the running back. Or, I mean, the linebacker. So 3 touchdowns now is the deficit. And now I'm saying it's over. There's no way they're going to come back now. They can't even come back to tie it, I don't even think. Not anymore. So, we'll kick it off. They'll probably take this one out, actually. No? No? Alright. So they'll take it to the 20. We 1st and 10 on the 20. Now our goal here is to hold Jay Cutler under 200 throwing yards. Can we do it? Oh! And maybe. You never know. Algernon almost got a sack for his 7th tackle, and then his first sack would have been great, but he didn't. Uh-oh, he finds Bowie wide open, and the ref hits him for me. Thank you, ref. And we can tackle him. If that was me that hit the ref and then I got tackled, which would have been a touchdown, I would be furious. So I'm just glad this is a computer. So Jay Cutler's now above 200 yards. So yeah, what I just said has no meaning anymore. They bring it to the 5. It'll be 1st and goal on the 5-yard line. Have a couple of people in motion here. And, touchdown Donnie Avery. Alright, so they're pretty happy about that, I guess. But, I mean, the game's over, so I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. Kick is good. Make it 48-22. Probably going to go for the onside kick here because they think they still have a chance. And they recover the onside kick, but I don't think it's going to make a difference. So 1st and 10 at about 38. Find Bowie. Bowie runs out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 40. Oh, and he nails Jay Cutler. And he throws it away, so that'll be intentional grounding. I think with intentional grounding, they should also give you a sack to the defender, but, you know, that's just me. They obviously don't do that. And a missed coverage here. I thought the safety was going to get best, but that was my guy, so that's right. 3rd and 5 on the 35 now. And I think we can stop him here. Oh, and almost another pick by Smith. 4th down will be 4th and 5 now on the 35-yard line. They're going to go for it, obviously, because they need 2 touchdowns, and they need them fast. They don't have time to kick a field goal. That would just be pointless. And they run a screen, and I won't get there fast enough, so they'll get the 1st down. Now they're running out of the hurry-up. They're going to do a double spy QB here, just because that means I get a rush with one of them. And that always frees somebody up for a sack. I told you we'd get at least 1 sack, and we have gotten exactly 1 sack. So look at that. Look how that worked out. And it finds Bowie, who drops it, actually. So it'll be 3rd and 15 on the 32. Alright, 4th down, but they have to go for it. They're going to go up in the no huddle. They save their timeouts for hopefully what they're thinking is next possession. And I don't know what he was thinking there. That had no chance of getting a 1st down. So it'll be our ball, 38 seconds left. We'll have to run for 1 1st down, and then the game is ours. And they stopped me there. We're 2nd and about 8 on the 28-yard line. It'll be, I don't know if he got a 1st down or not. Yes, he did. 1st and 10 on the 36-yard line. And then he'll take a knee, and that'll pretty much end the game. So, I won't make you watch this anymore. The final score will be 42-28. The final stats will be with Eli Manning throwing for 303 yards and 3 touchdowns, just like last game, except this game he had an interception. Rushing yards will be 145 for Brian Westbrook and 2 touchdowns. Receiving will be Rodney White with 5 catches and 92 yards and a touchdown. Brandon Marshall with 4 catches, 120 yards for 2 touchdowns, and Rob Gronkowski for 60 yards. Thank you for watching. Next game will come out pretty soon. See you later.